David, if anyone goes into this thinking they're going to see a typical World War II film, they're in for a bit of a shock, aren't they?
Yeah, they're wrong.
Okay, just flat wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just flat wrong.
Way to start.
It's a unique animal. Most World War II films are about a battle. This is about a family. This is about a family that happens to live in a tank and kill people. It's a day in the life. It's a slice of life. It's a character study. It's about these guys and their chemistry and their brotherhood and the love they have for each other.
Michael, you've obviously made a film with David before. What made you want to come back? What's he like to work for?
I'm like working with David is like getting a root canal.
Put that on your CV, David.
You know the date.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna suck, and then you just prepare for it the best you can.
I'm taking applications now, by the way.
It's not easy. It sucks.
Brad, what did you make
Sorry,
of War Daddy when you first read the script? Did you get a lot of backstory from David?
Yeah, I got a lot of backstory. I got endless emails at like 3 in the morning, just a barrage of backstory that never makes the film, but certainly informs the character. Talking to any of the vets, they constantly painted this picture of the exhaustion, the fatigue, the mental fatigue, the cold, the hunger, the accumulative effect of seeing trauma and horror and inflicting horror on a daily basis. And that was, we took that to heart and begin the film in that state.
Mm-hmm. Logan, your character Norman kind of goes through the same journey as the audience, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I mean, he is kind of the eyes into this world, into their world, and their relationship and family dynamic, and yeah.
And John, you mentioned the sort of level of commitment. Was there ever a point during the kind of like the boot camp phase where you thought, this is too full on for me?
Yeah, I mean, I think that was kind of the point for each of us to sort of break down in our own special way, and I think it did happen for all of us. But the genius of the boot camp and Kevin Vance, our technical advisor, was that once we sort of discovered each other's strengths and weaknesses, and we figured out how to use our strengths and help each other with our weaknesses, we really became a team and a family, and that was essential for our first day of work. We were a family. We were a team.
We built the interior set, modeled it after, obviously, the Sherman tank, upscaled the blueprints about 10%, and then kitted it out with all the proper equipment that it would have. The turret turn, the gun loaded and ejected shells, the machine guns fired, the radio transmitted and received. I don't know who we talked to, but it worked. Everything worked in there, and it was actually one of the most technically complex sets anyone on that film crew had worked on. It was utterly maddening to film in for me. I'm a shooter. I like to get lots of coverage, and I would just go in the corner and cry while they took about 2 hours to light the thing with these teeny little bespoke LED lights, dozens of them stashed throughout this to give it that beautiful look it has. I don't know if any of us enjoyed working in it, but maybe that did help some of the tension that's felt on screen. I'll let these guys talk about what it was like to work inside of it. I never really had to go in it.
First of all, there's nothing ergonomical about a tank. It's not made for habitation in any way. There's no steps to get up it or down it. You get inside, the turret rings where you got an appendage out, it'll take it right off. You can lose your fingers bringing the lid down. You're always getting banged up on something. But there comes this point as we were forced to familiarize ourselves with the tank, where we all found our little comfort spots, between the bolt and the turret ring, and your coffee wouldn't vibrate off right here. You could put the coffee there. Cold, instant coffee, by the way. We were method.
Nescafe.
Nescafe. We became quite proprietary over our tank. It was our home, and you think of the real guys that who lives in it. They literally sleep, eat, crap, fight, all of it inside the confines of this tin can.